Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the American, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The midshipman offense is on the field to start this game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know.
It's a seam wide open. Bust through behind his pad. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The midshipman got the explosive play on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening...
Oh, he's got some space. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Sends it back in motion. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They'll run the option. The pitch. Across the 25, he's got room. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. The midshipmen move the sticks with that powerful running game. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Quarterback sacks is a trend that this offense would like to put an end to.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
And I'm really impressed with the start by this defense. Like getting to the quarterback early and often. First drive, already have 2 sacks. That's a good sign for this defense.
And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
And that's now their 3rd sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front 7. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out first time they've had the ball today. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand this guy is a top-shelf player, and And I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season, but this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. He'll do it himself. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Creates a little room. Turning it on. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Boy, last year was a massive success for the Mids under Coach Brian Newberry. They won 10 games. The thrilling comfort behind victory in the bowl against Oklahoma, and the future looks bright.
It does look bright, and it's Drew Cronick in this offense, man. It's so different. They show the spread principles while still keeping the beautiful wing tee that everybody loves. So the variation on offense, Palmer, made them even harder to stop a year ago.
Yeah, it really is a bit of a hybrid in a lot of ways. It used to be tough just when it was the regular triple option, and now you've got some different elements factoring into this as well. Big expectations. That win against Oklahoma got Navy fans really excited for this year.
The give to the fullback. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Navy will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The play action fake. With the catch, it's Pauling. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. Just so smooth along the sideline to drag that toe and get the completion. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Brings up 2nd down. At the end of the quarter, Navy has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Gonna sling it on second down. Fires to the tight end. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on third down. He'll set up to throw. Setting up the screen. There he goes! Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. On the move. It's locked. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Irish! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to pass, it's Horvat. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. They'll go to the ground. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. Rushes on him. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. The short hands, it's Smith. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Navy will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Under fire. Caught behind the line. It's Pauling. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Here's the handoff. Finds a little space. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air, it's Horvat. Using the quick game. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play, clock running. They'll try to get it through the air. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Navy will have to punt it away. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Lost a throw on 1st down. He lets one fly deep. Makes the catch on the left. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. Now from inside the red zone. Fired in there, but incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it down the middle. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Their hope for a touchdown going by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. Right down the boulevard, it's good. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Navy will kick it deep to get the 2nd half underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. But he stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here come the Irish back on offense. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game, didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Looking for a man. It's Horvath. He'll pull it down and run.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring in 3rd. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. Punt is in the air on 4th down. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Wants to go up top. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the 2nd play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Finds his man. It's Love. Oh, he got loose. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Running back searching for a hole. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. Makes the grab. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Irish send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. The give to the back.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Navy will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. He's got it. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Trying play action. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Wants to throw on 3rd down. No. Oh, out of space. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Wide receiver comes in motion. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Now the play fake. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got a man, it's Fields. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a 3rd down stop. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. 1st First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down. To throw, it's Horvat. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Heaves it on the run. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He's got it on the move. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Off play action. Buys a little time with his feet. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Quarterback on the keeper. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Smashes it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. His drive will open from the 15. Motion from the back. On the option. And it's slipped out. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. Navy quick to the line. Back to pass, it's Horvat. Bringing the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding just kind of jump on it, make sure you keep possession.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field, gets the defense off guard.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Pulls it in. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to throw again. Able to get a foot down in bounds and make the catch. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. They'll send the back in motion. Right down the middle. He's got it. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. He's got his man across the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to throw. It's Horvath. Here comes the heat. Forced out of the pocket. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. They'll bring him down right at the 20-yard line, and a fourth down looms and decision time for this offense. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him for the sack, and now got the ball back after the fourth down stop.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation where you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. No need to go Joe Pisarcik, Larry Zonka here, Jesse. Just take the snap and kneel.
Don't need to be old school, although I do like the old school kneel play here. That is true. You just got to force your opponent to use their one timeout, and you've got this thing in the bag.
Yeah, and you can see on the sidelines, they're excited. They're celebrating this. They know this is over if the offense just takes care of the football.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.